In today's video, we're going to learn about CasePad.Cloud. Parts of this are going to be the admin part of it, where we set up the rooms, we buy the credits, and we get ourselves ready for the actual job itself. I suggest that you practice this, go through the steps a couple of times of what you need to do, and then you should be ready to go. Now, in order for you to use this software, you need to know your MyProcat password. So now we're going to go up to the CasePad.Cloud website and we're going to log in. This is the first part of the administration part of it. Okay, so we're going to go to CasePad.Cloud. I'm already logged in, but over here in the top right corner, and I'll log out so you can see it. Let's see this little symbol up here. Let's click on it, enter your email address and your password for myprocat.com, which is going to be used the same here on CasePad.Cloud. So, if this is the first time you're doing this, it might take a minute. It's got to migrate some information over. If you don't know your password or you've forgotten your password, please call 800-966-1221 and ask for technical support. Alright, so now we're going to log back in, I think. Alright, so these are rooms that I've already created. And you can see some of these from were the day before and then today, which I'm not sure how that happened. Alright, so we're going to make a new one. You know what, before we do that, you need to have credits. So we're going to click on Buy Credits now. These are all pricings here with a support plan. If you don't have a support plan, these will be a little bit more. The first two are for, I would say, more for an individual. The annual subscription would probably be more for an agency, where the agency would administer the rooms and the tokens. So now that you've bought your tokens, and you see I've bought 50 for myself here, I'm going to go back to my rooms. And I'm going to make a room. Alright, and I'm going to reserve it. Alright, and you can see here your start and end times. You can add those if you want. Technically it's available all day. There's my name if you want to add a room tag, you know, maybe a witness name or something like that, you can. If you are the agency and you're not the person that's going to actually host this meeting, then you'll want to put the host name here and email them their information so that they'll know where, when, and how. We're going to add a token now, or credit, and then this way you can decide whether or not you want the attorney or whoever's receiving your feed to be able to get a copy of it. If you don't have that checked, they will not be able to save it. I've only said one person is going to be joining me. That's what the token is, or the credit is 1 credit per person. And then you're going to email the token by clicking on this, and then the email client will come up and you'll be able to send it to the person. I'm going to make a copy of it for myself. I'm just going to update it. And then we're ready to get started. So now, on the winner side of this, because we're going to come back here in a second and set up the attorney. But on the winner side of this, we're going to go into real time. And we're going to go to Preferences, Workstations Cart, and you'll see I have it here already, but I'm going to delete it because I'm going to do it again. I have to say delete, and I'm going to add it. And then I'm going to click Next, and I have a whole slew of choices here. It's the last one down at the bottom, CasePad.Cloud to any web browser. And Next. I'm just going to call it CasePad because I'm very creative that way. Alright, and I'm going to finish it. Make sure there's a check mark in there and click on OK. Now, it's very important to remember, the court reporter must start her job before the attorney logs in. I'm going to click on Connect. It's already been translated again because I have translated this. I'm just running this through as a file because I'm not a court reporter. And then you're going to get this window that comes up. And we want to select Connect to an existing job. It works better that way. I think it's quicker and cleaner. And let's click on Connect. This is because I've already translated this before and I stopped it in the middle of something, so ignore this message. This is because my video recording this has taken my microphone. So I'm just clicking on cancel. The only thing I really care about is that the text starts coming up on screen. I'll get some text up there. Alright, so now here's the attorney. The attorney's already gotten his token from the court reporter or the agency, however you decide to do it. So now they're going to go back to CasePad.Cloud and they're going to click on CasePad Connect. They won't see any of this. That's because I'm still logged in. Alright, here are the available rooms. He doesn't have to decide any of this. Just put your credit in and then click Connect. And then now the attorney will start receiving the feed. Okay. They can show timestamps if they want. They can turn that off if they don't want to see it. We can display notes, so if I decide I'm clicking here and I want to actually make a note, then it'll start displaying. And so wherever I click, and I can make my different notes, different categories. Alright, click on OK, and you'll see them showing up as little tick marks here and also on the scroll bar. You can edit new notes. I can change the font if I want. If I can make it nice and big for whomever. I can go to full screen so all of this stuff disappears. Use reading speed. So the development team has decided what the reading speed, an average reading speed is, so that if it's a fast-moving deposition, you may want to slow that down a little bit and select use reading speed. If you go up in this job and want to get down quickly to where the action's at, you just click on this button. Alright, so that really is all there is to Case.Pad.Cloud. CasePad.Cloud. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.